Good morning, Vietnam! Good morning, Internet, and goodbye, fibromyalgia. Why did I just say goodbye, fibromyalgia? I said it because I got rid of it, and that's the way it's going to stay. So today I just want to talk to you quickly about mentally preparing yourself to get rid of fibromyalgia. See, I've made a couple of videos where I say, okay, juicing is what helps me to get rid of my fibromyalgia, which is really the most important thing you can do, or at least what I've done to get rid of fibromyalgia. I mean, I can't speak for everyone. I'm not a doctor, so I'm just going to tell you my experiences. We have to say that. I think it's the internet. The other people say that, so I'm saying it. So it is true. You know, I mean, it's only my experience. I can't speak for other people. If you look at my comments, juicing seems to help a lot of people get rid and fight and ease that pain of fibro. Me personally, I got rid of fibromyalgia within 5 days of juicing. But it's not just the juicing alone that maybe did it. I gave this a thought and I thought, okay, well, I mentally prepared myself for this. So today I want to share with you how I mentally prepared myself to get rid of fibromyalgia. So I want you to stay around. I mean, it'll only take a couple of minutes. Now, this might sound, the next story that I'm going to be saying might sound like it's got nothing to do with fibromyalgia, but I want you to listen to the story because it's got a real point, okay? There's a real point behind it, so I gave it a little thought and I thought, okay, I just want to basically share with you how I mentally prepare myself to beat this fibromyalgia. And if you can use it, you can ignore it or you can use it and see if it helps you. Maybe it sounds a little bit freaky, maybe it sounds a little bit weird, I don't know. I just do it because it works, okay? So whether it really has nothing to do with it at all, and it's only to do with the juices, who knows? But I just do it. It's that simple. I guess it's like some people just have a certain ritual before they do things. Sports people. You know, sports skiers that are doing the big jumps. Before they do a big jump, they might do the cross or something, you know. I mean, that's not going to save their lives, theoretically, but they still do it. You know, so, and this is what I'm going to share with you today, what I do mentally to keep away my fibromyalgia. Not get rid of it, keep it away, because I don't have it anymore. So, firstly, before I get into the little bit weird story, what I think's weird. So firstly, one of the things that I do, and I do it in all areas of my life, I have started to write what is called affirmations. Okay? An affirmation is basically I'm tricking myself into believing what I am saying. Sounds nuts, right? Maybe it is, who knows? So I kind of put it like this. Let me read you. I mean, I have my affirmation here. You can't see my screen, but I have my affirmation here. So let me read you this. This is what I wake up every day, and I read this when I wake up, and I also read this before I go to sleep. And if I forget to read this before I go to sleep, I actually lie in my bed and I think quickly of what I've written down here, and I can just think it in the mind, you know, because with my wife lying next to me, she may think I'm losing my marbles if I sit there talking to myself before I go to sleep. But basically what I've written on this phone, and I'm going to read it to you now, is this. I am now cured of fibromyalgia and I shall never have pain again. The great thing is, I can now sleep so deep anywhere no matter what the mattress is like. I can even sleep on the floor. During the day, I now regularly get up and stretch to keep any pain away. Juice also keeps the pain away, and eating a plant-based diet. I'm so happy that I no longer have fibromyalgia, and my mission is now I know how to rid it, to spread the word and help others. Okay, so this is just for me. Last part, obviously, it's all just for me. I mean, I'm just basically sharing with you. So, I mean, the reason why I wrote is I can now sleep anywhere is basically because I do a little bit of traveling, and it was always one of the most scariest things in the world. I mean, I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos. I just had really big problems sleeping, and I had hardcore problems getting up in the morning. I mean, it was just beyond. It got to a point in my life where it was just beyond. So if I had to sleep anywhere else, it was even worse. I mean, that was just the biggest nightmare in the world. And so what happens is we pre-program some of these things, okay? And it's true, okay? We really do. We pre-program it. So we put it in our head. So for example, I'll give you an example. So let's just say a few months ago, my wife would have said, okay, let's go sleep in the farmhouse. So she has a farmhouse in the country and said, okay, let's go sleep in the farmhouse. My thought would have been, oh God, not the farmhouse, because that is just going to kill my back. So I'm actually pre-programming it, okay? So I'm saying, oh no, not the farmhouse, that is going to kill my back. So sure enough, when we get to the farmhouse, and I try to go to sleep, before I'm even in that bed, I have pain just looking at that bed, okay? So it's just killing me before I even get there. When I go sleep in hotels, usually I'm the first person that complains because the mattress just sticks up in my back, those wire cables, and they just electrify me. It's like being on the electric chair or something. It's just terrible. And so I got this real phobia with my fibromyalgia about sleeping in different places. So, and this is one of the ways how I beat it. So I have these affirmations. I just put them in my phone. You can write them down on a piece of paper, put the piece of paper in your pocket, keep it by the bed or whatever. I just keep it in the phone. The phone's always with me, so I keep it with the phone, and I don't lose that piece of paper if I go on traveling or anything. I've always got that piece of paper there. Does it work? Yes, it works. Does it work because I say those things? I have no idea. I have no idea. But all I know is it works, yes. So that combined with the other things I do. So I do make sure I stretch, okay? I make sure I stretch. I make sure I don't eat crap. I'm sure most of you are as well. It's got to do with the crap we eat, okay? I'm also sure that the juice is curing my back. That I'm really sure of. And not only is it curing me, it's giving me so much energy. Juicing has just basically changed my life. I mean, if you were to like nail juice onto a picture, and it would have been a bottle of juice on a cross, I'm going to be the first person that's in a church 3 times a day. Because for me, it's almost a religion. It's almost become religious to be a juicer. And I actually sound really, really bad when I start telling people. I start feeling guilty, thinking, Jesus, I'm just promoting this juicing all the time. But it's just changed my life. It's changed it. So I can only say juicing. But the other thing is, say the affirmations. I always like to think of it like this. Now, this is the weird part where I said it's the weird part. See, we have our thoughts in our head, and we have our thoughts in our subconscious. Okay? So the thoughts in our head would be, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And your subconscious says, no, you can't. You can't do it. I know you can't do it. So you try it, boom, and you can't do it. And your subconscious is going, see, I told you can't do it. You mean, you have to believe me because I'm the subconscious. I'm more powerful than the thought in your head. And I knew you couldn't do it. And the same works the other way around. So let's say you're doing a trick. Okay, no. Okay, let's say, for example, I used to ride horses, so let's just say you're riding a horse. The first time you sit on a horse, you're scared to death and you're absolutely sure you can't do it, right? So now if that horse starts galloping, so if any of you ladies and men have been on horses, and you know that horse starts to trot and starts to throw you all over the place, and then you have to gallop, yeah? Or even if you're just doing a fast trot, you think like it's gonna throw you off and you're gonna fall off, right? But you know, if you were to go horse riding twice a week or 3 times a week or even once a week, yeah, you know after a certain amount of time, yeah, you would be able to trot, do a fast trot, and you'd also be able to gallop. There wouldn't be a problem at all. In fact, in a year from now, if you were to do it 3 times a week, probably in 3 months from now, you wouldn't even think about the difficulty of galloping. So you would gallop on down there with your horse, and it wouldn't even cross your mind to think that that was difficult. Now what happened is that you changed in here. This subconscious part changed your way of thinking. Because now you were doing it bit for bit and you were proving to your subconscious saying, hey look, I can do this. Ah, yeah, I got used to this. Oh, I can do this. Ah, now I can gallop. And then it just closes off. So then there's no thoughts anymore. You just gallop. It's that simple. And so what I'm doing here with the affirmations is I'm basically tricking myself into changing what's inside here, that, hey, you can sleep anywhere. You really can sleep anywhere. You can sleep wherever you want. You're not going to have pain anymore. The difference is you have to believe it. Okay, so what I will do is I will read one line, okay, and I will believe it. So that's why I write, for example, I am now cured of fibromyalgia. Because I don't want to say I am now curing fibromyalgia, because that means I still have fibromyalgia. So I'm saying I have now cured fibromyalgia, so I no longer have it, yeah? And I shall never ever have pain again. So, and you know, like you see, like I'm pushing my finger like this, it's because I have it in my head. I'm so dead certain of it, I say I shall never ever have pain again. And I won't. It's that simple. Because I won't let there be any other discussion, yeah? And then I write, the great thing is I can now sleep so deep anywhere, no matter what the mattress is like. See, that's getting rid of all the other fears that I've had is, oh my God, how am I going to do this? No, I just say, hey, I can sleep on the floor, dude. I can sleep on the floor. I don't care where it is anymore because I don't have pain anymore. I have no more pain. And so I drill this in my head, almost like one of these fanatic freaks reading their Bibles or whatever, you know. I drill this in my head and I say, hey, look, I can do what I want because I just don't have any pain anymore and I won't have any pain anymore. It's that simple. And so the mental, so what I'm trying to say is the mental preparation of getting rid of fibromyalgia is just as important. It's just as important. So it's not only the juicing, it's not only changing the way you eat, okay, and getting rid of this processed food, which is crap, okay. It's not only giving your body good things, okay, and taking away that poison, and it's not only about doing a little bit of movement. See, I have had fibromyalgia since I was 12, 13 years old. So, although I may look now, you know, now for me, I look absolutely great, because if you'd have seen what I looked like before, it was a disaster. So, for me, now I look absolutely great. I feel fantastic. And it's beyond. You have to do all these things. So I do a little bit of moving. I can't move very much. You know, I can't stretch. I can't even touch my toes. Like I said, I mean, I had it since I was 12, 13 years old. I'm still working on it, but my body is stiff, 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 stiff. I can maybe lift my leg like 30 degrees straight, and then it starts to tremble, and so I'm getting there. But I put this in my head as well. I will get there. And that is one of the things I will do. I will be able to do yoga like a normal person. Right now I follow a little YouTube yoga course. It's Extreme Basics. I can't even do the Extreme Basics. I'm going to be truthful. I can't even do the Extreme Basics because my body won't go into these different positions. So it's about doing it step by step, okay? And so I can do this subconscious there that says you can't even touch your toes, because I'm saying to myself, oh yeah, I might not be able to touch my toes today, buddy, but I can tell you one thing, I am going to be able to touch my toes for sure. And I'm already getting there, and then I'm going to make my foot flat and then touch my toes, and then I got rid of everything. So people, again, this is not a juicing video this time, but if you do have fibromyalgia and you haven't seen any of my other videos, watch a different video. Try it. You can look for more videos and look for the pain symptoms and what causes it and blah blah blah, but stop looking for the cause of fibromyalgia and start looking for the cure for fibromyalgia. And I can only give you my advice, and I can say go on a 5-day juice diet, try a juice diet, change your mental state. Write your own affirmation, whether it be on a piece of paper or, like me, on a piece of paper in my phone or on your computer, or stick it on your computer and read it every day. 2-3 times a day, when you get up, during lunch maybe, and at night time. And make sure you do these things. So it's not just saying it, you also have to do these things. So that means I do the stretching. So I get up and I'll have a quick stretch. My invalid stretch, but I will do my invalid stretch, okay? So I will do it. And I'm getting better. And every time I do it, I'm getting better. And that's what I want you to do. So, again, if you have fibromyalgia, please watch my other videos. I'm not worried whether you like the videos, don't like the videos. I don't really care about anything. Just watch the videos. Try it for 5 days yourself. You will see that it works. You will see that it works. And then spread the word. Give it to as many people as you can. Tell as many people as you can. Okay? Doctors, as a lot of you know, don't always work in our interest. And for those of us with fibromyalgia, medicine is just more poison for our body. Okay? So, you can do it. I know you can. I know you can do it, and I'm absolutely certain of it. Give it a try for 5 days. Don't forget to mentally change. You have to change mentally. You can do it. That's why you have to change mentally. Because every time you say, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it, it's going to hurt. I have pain. I'm still going to have pain. I'm going to do that juice fast and I'm still going to have pain. Yeah, then you're going to have pain. But if you do that juice fast and you say, that's it, Zach, now I'm going to make the change. Now I'm no longer going to have any pain. And I'm going to write this down, because if I'm not sure, I'm going to write it down and I'm going to read it slowly and I'm going to believe everything I say. I am no longer going to have pain. I'm not going to have pain anymore. Even if there's something in the back of your head going, oh yes you are. That's why you have to go like, and get angry with it and go, no, I'm not going to have pain anymore. No, I won't. I won't accept any form of pain anymore. I'm making the change now. I have made the change now. Okay? So for those of you who can understand what I'm trying to tell you today, go for it, please. And write below in the comments below. Tell me you're going to give it a go. You're going to start. I would love to hear from each and every one of you. And for those of you who are not interested in curing your fibromyalgia, then go ahead and look for another video and look for another cause why you've got that pain. Me personally, I'm going to choose the other route. I'm going to carry on down the road I'm on, where I have no more pain, and I'm going to enjoy my sleep, and I'm going to enjoy feeling like a teenager again that can move. It's that simple. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, and bye bye fibromyalgia.